Hi, it's Ileana. So today I'm going to talk about my experiences when I was on the L ship, the, the descendants of the ancient builder race, on the Akashen ship. I'm going to talk about when I was in inner Earth in Telos, in the crystal field, being inside the crystal. On the Akashen, I was also inside a crystal field, seeing the future. And when I was on the Arcturian light ship, and I was in the blue healing field, learning healing frequencies, different light code frequencies. So the common connection with these experiences was when I was on the Akashen, they have these crystalline technologies interconnected with the biological fields of the ship. And they were showing me the future of Earth and the future of the Milky Way galaxy and the Andromeda galaxy, and how we're going to reach the event horizon of our evolution and what the event actually is, the organic natural ascension of the Earth throughout 100-year period cycle, and how our DNA strands are being upgraded through the energies coming from the sun, that it's not a huge solar flash event, but it's energies coming from the sun and coming from the center of the galaxies themselves, the light fields, the light frequencies, the light energy from our star, that this is evolving our DNA, and this is evolving the planet itself, and how the planet evolves to going beyond the 3D issues that we have here throughout the 100-year period. And I was inside a crystalline energy field, and I was surrounded by colors of purple, blue, orange, yellow, green, and other color spectrums, and white, while being inside this crystalline field and just seeing different parts of events of the future for the Earth. And this was kind of the first time I had gone on the Akashen with experiencing meeting the L race and going to Venus, having them take me to Venus for the first time. So it was a beautiful experience, and I met several different L beings on that ship. And again, the L race are 12th dimensional beings that can take on corporeal form if they want, but they're pure energetic beings that can manifest things into physicality. And they can then work with the energy, and after they've done the corporeal stuff, they can dissipate that and be pure light beings. So they work with energetics, and they're on 12 densities, so they can create anything they want into physical manifestation. And they help different beings with their ascension processes and planetary ascension. And they're here watching our ascension process, how it happens, to make sure that we ascend organically. So that was the experience on the Akashen. When I was with Anea, the descendant of the ancient builder race, now called the L race, when I was with her on the Akashen, I remember her teaching me to focus my soul energy on the individual events that I wanted to see happening in the future, because I was seeing everything at once, but you can zoom in with your soul consciousness on specific events in the crystalline field of the crystal that I was inside on the Akashen. She said you can zoom in energetically to connect to events happening in the future, or you can also see past events or present events through the crystalline field connection that's showing you the future, or it's showing you something within the crystal field. So she taught me how to focus on events, on how to see future events as they're all occurring in the crystalline field that I was inside. I could focus on the specific portions with the soul consciousness and have a closer look at the event, what was happening in the event and the event horizon itself as the Earth evolves throughout the 100-year cycle and what's going to happen. Clearing out all the dark energy, clearing out all the interferences going on this planet, and reaching what we're supposed to be in harmony and peace, utopian-like civilization. That's what I was being shown throughout these 100 years of changes happening as we move towards 5D evolution, physical ascension, moving towards 5D as we continue to evolve from 3D to 4.5D, going into 5D. The changes occurring throughout the 100 years to come. It was fascinating to see this stuff in the crystalline field that I was inside on the Akashen. I had an experience in Inner Earth where I went to the Telosian city under Mount Shasta, and I went to the Pagalthos library. I went to the crystalline cavern systems, the crystalline rooms, because they have crystalline rooms as well. And in one of the crystalline rooms, I saw this huge crystal matrix, these clusters of crystals, like stalactites and stalagmites, but it was a clear, whitish blue, huge crystal. And it was clear. And I looked at it and I just felt the energy of love, of acceptance. And I felt like I wanted to go inside this crystal. I followed my intuitive sense and I went in and I felt such healing energy from it and a frequency of allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to be at peace, just allow yourself to be within the crystal itself, to just sense the energies and connect with the whole universe while inside the crystal and see everything simultaneously. Everything that is, was, or will be, to see it omnipotently, just like you're existing everywhere and you're being able to see everything and anything in creation. That's what I got to experience in Telos when I went inside this crystal. And I felt like I was there for hours, just seeing the universe, seeing all the galaxies, all the beings, all the planets, just experiencing the flow beyond time, just experiencing isness, everything at once, without limitation to time, without time speeding up or slowing down, just a vibration of being in the flow, just an organic flow of being everywhere. And seeing everything that is beautiful in creation, seeing all of creation. I thought that was amazing. And I could see myself inside the crystal, just clearly inside the crystal. It was see-through with the white and the blue energies inside of it and outside of it, and it was glowing. So it was, and I was asking myself, how is it possible to be inside a crystal, and asking the Telosians? And they said that some crystals are seer crystals. Some crystals are record keepers with the triangular kind of diamond shape form inside the crystal Those are the Akashic records and the Seer crystals. And when you connect to them, you can see everything in creation. You can see histories of planets. You can access your own Akashic records through the Akashic Keeper crystals. So and some crystals are so big and so clear and translucent, even though they have a physical form, they also have this ethereal form. So in Telos and inner Earth, you can go through the crystals, through the crystalline structures, even though it seems solid. It's very much connected to the eighth density, eighth dimensional frequency. So you can go through them and be inside them and be in that eighth dimensional field, in that density. And you can see everything at once. So it's almost like maybe time traveling, but time traveling with your mind and your soul. Not really physically leaving the body, because you're still inside the crystal, but your soul and your mind going out into the universe and seeing everything in the universe or universes, because there's no limitation to what you can see in existence when you're inside these crystalline fields. That was the inner Earth experience. And then I went on one of the light ships, the Arcturian motherships, with the blue Arcturians that were floating. They looked like they were floating inside the motherships. They're very graceful, and they're kind of 10th to 12th dimensional beings. They're the healer Arcturians that I met, the ones that are tall and blue and don't have any hair. And I met 3 of them on one of these motherships. And I asked that I wanted to learn galactic healing techniques, that I wanted to learn new healing light codes, new frequencies, that I wanted to see everything inside the soul and the body, that I wanted to see the holographic essence of human beings and galactic beings and living beings, plants, animals. I wanted to see both the physical aspects of the body, the etheric aspects of the body, and the soul connection. Everything that happens in the soul fields of beings. And they said that I would need to know all the light rays that are all the color spectrums of healing frequencies and sounds and vibration. And I said, how does that happen? And they said it happens through energy fields and energetics. And that the way to learn this is to experience all the frequency rays, the blue ray, the purple ray, the blue flame, and the other rays of the healing colors and the frequencies and vibration. And I said, so, well, can I learn with you and from you? And they said, yes, but I would need to have an attunement to connect to these rays. And they asked me if I wanted this attunement in the blue frequency, in the blue spectrum healing frequency. And I said, sure, why not? I want to experience the blue flame, the blue ray, in all its continuity, in all its frequency and energetics. And then suddenly I felt this blue ray field energy, this kind of tube, elongated tube of energy around me. And I felt like I was floating in it. And just learning all the rays of the healing frequencies. Started with the blue flame, the blue ray, and went on to all the spectrums of the healing rays and the colors. Feeling its energies, all of the energies, the frequencies, the vibrations, the musical tones. To be able to see the holographic aspects of people's bodies and beings and plants and animals, to see within the soul for the healing components, to see in the etheric parts of people and beings. of where their energies are, what needs healing, and what colors the organs are. Blue is healthy. Green is kind of, there's some blockages, a little bit green or orange and yellow. Green aura is still good, but within the organs, it's a little different. It's like, if it's the green is too pale, there's some kind of a blockage that needs healing or clearing. So basically, I learned those things from being in the blue field of the blue flame ray, and how to look within people's organs, bodies, how to talk to the human body, how to talk to the soul. And this was beautiful, just floating inside this blue flame ray. And it wasn't hot. It was just beautiful, healing blue energy that I was inside. And it was amazing. It's nothing that I've ever experienced before. These three experiences are similar because I was in crystalline energy fields inside crystals, and then inside the blue flame ray, just beautiful pearlescent energy, blue and pearlescent. And it was shimmering and vibrating when I was inside it. And it felt amazing. It's nothing like I've ever experienced before. These are the most profound experiences that I've had from everything else that I've experienced and seen and connected to. So I thought I would share that today because it's very special to me. Thank you so much, and namaste.